Hiya, freaks and ghouls, slashers and psychopaths, scary cats and scary dogs. I'm your horror host with the motherfucking most, the headless Glen, and welcome to Graveyard Grumblings, where I talk about whatever the fuck I want. Okay, so in my last video, I may have gone off the deep end, but now I'm gonna go even deeper. I underestimated Skinner in my last video, and even Remy, saying that the chef and the rat were just city level. I was mistaken. Let me explain. Rats from the Ratatouille universe are shown in the short, Your Friend the Rat, to survive the nuclear explosions on Eniwak Atoll. And while the radiation didn't mutate them, it is shown and stated that they survived the initial blasts. In real life, one of the bombs used at the atoll was the Ivy Mike, which had an explosive yield of 10.4 megatons, or 4.3514 times 10 to the 16th joules, or what power scalers would call city level. It is important to realize the type of rats on this island, as there are actually two, that being the Polynesian rat and the roof rat, better known as the black rat. The black rat is repeatedly shown and stated to be weaker than the brown rat, even being one-shot by a brown rat when the brown rat is actually trying. This may mean brown rats are a one-shot difference from black rats, which scale to the Ivy Mike explosion, because they survived it. The originally agreed upon one-shot difference was a 7.5 difference on Versus Battle Wiki, but there is actually a better multiplier. A one-shot difference, as figured out by the YouTuber Kristian Kember in his amazing Garou video. Honestly, everyone should check that out, should actually be a 10 times difference, going by Versus Battle Wiki's own logic. That logic being a one-shot is considered about a tier's difference, which is an idea I somewhat agree with. This would mean brown rats like Remy should be 10 times the Ivy Mike, or 4.3514 times 10 to the 17th joules, or mountain level. Pretty insane for just a rat, right? And I'm not saying he can actually destroy a mountain given his range. He is literally a rat. He does not have the range or destructive capacity to destroy a mountain, but he does have the attack potency to harm things that are mountain level. Say, if a mountain was the size of a grape, but still had the durability of a normal mountain, Remy could wreck it. Oh, Skinner stated he could easily kill Remy, who again should scale to the brown rats, who again should scale to other brown rats, as outside of his nose, he has no physical differences between them. The killing of Remy could easily be argued as a one-shot difference. While some may think it's a bit dubious for a one-shot scale, as earlier in the film, Skinner did hit Remy with a mop and Remy seemed basically unharmed, this is a misconception. You see, it is likely the chef didn't want to kill Remy, aka use all of his strength against Remy, given their location, as he tells Linguini not to kill Remy in the kitchen. This would mean Skinner held back, and thus the one-shot is possible and should put Skinner at 10 times the brown rat's level, or 4.3514 times 10 to the 18th joules, or large mountain level. To clarify again, Skinner can't actually destroy mountains given his destructive capacity is rather low, but he should be able to harm characters who can do so, or if there was something as durable as a mountain, but say the size of a mouse, Skinner could destroy it. Anyway, this tier means Skinner can one-shot all of the live-action Spider-Man pretty casually, and atomize Eyeless Jack, of course. Shin Godzilla and TriStar Godzilla eat shit. Most King Kongs get slammed, etc., etc. It is just how the world works. Anyway, we have one more part in this series where I will reevaluate the god of the universe. Not to be confused with the actual god, because God actually does exist in Ratatouille. But the character who scales the highest and can solo any of the other characters with just his thumb. With that said, stay frosty, you fucks.